is we have Funke actually analyzed all
Who
those.
is on the comment section saying how can she take permission before taking what is hers? What is the phone? Listen, is not her phone.
Listen,
see,
temporarily, temporarily the phone is another people's custody.
See, let me explain something to you, Owen. Because they share the same iCloud does not mean that the phone belongs to Wunmi. No, because I have your because I have your your whatever file in my phone does not mean my phone is your phone. Nobody forced her to share her iCloud with him. And then secondly, if she want to have access to the iCloud, she does not need that physical phone. She went there to take it with malicious intent because she realized that there are other files in.
No. You are assuming. We've cleared that.
Let's clear this. No, let me explain this thing.
Let me land. There's no way.
Just allow me to land.
There's no way she can delete.
Allow me to land. Oga, allow me to land. Just let me land. You can ask questions. I told you you can ask questions for as long as you wish to. I don't have a problem with it, and I can ask you questions too. Yeah. Just allow me to just land.
Okay.
Now, the position that the phone belongs to Wunmi is wrong. The phone belongs to Mohbad. And the phone got to Mama Mohbad due to the let me finish now. Let me finish now. Abib Papadano, will you just moderate so that we can stop having all this? And let's allow one person to speak, then you speak too. The phone does not belong to Wunmi. The iCloud may belong to Wunmi and Mohbad. And the iCloud can function without that phone. Wunmi can go and have access to the iCloud anywhere she wants. But because there are certain things that are in that phone that she knows that will incriminate her, that is why she went there to maliciously take that phone. That is why. And now, you want to tell us that you are forgetting that we still have an evidence where Wunmi deprived Mohbad access to his own phone, claiming that she has her own files in the phone too. If the authorities involved want to do the right thing, I can say it anywhere, no matter where it is, right to the police, national cybercrime. They have their headquarters in Abuja here. If Wunmi will not be prosecuted and found guilty. First of all, depriving Mohbad of the phone. Let me land first. Number one, first of all, depriving Mohbad of his phone, and then secondly, she was at the scene where Mohbad died, and then she went again she did another thing else. She went back to go steal the phone. And you're saying that because her items are inside, she has something to.
Nobody said that to you, sir.
Protect. Nobody said that to you. Can you to Funke Suleiman, can you tell me at the point when Wunmi went to steal that phone?
Okay, please. I've already answered that question, but let me address it. I don't know. I cannot tell you what I don't know, sir. You are asking questions I don't know. I haven't alluded to knowing. The thing where I talk for this.
I am telling you this now. I'm telling you whatever.
Let me answer, sir, because you have mixed up. You have mixed up
and I don't know. Listen,
I don't.
Let her answer your question as well.
I personally did not tell you that because she needed something for that phone, that's why she went to access it. No, I have repeated it and I will say it one more time. I am not in support of Wunmi appropriating or misappropriating a phone without telling anybody that she's taking that phone, which would have been the right thing to do. All I am saying is that we should not get stuck on the fact that she went to steal something to delete something. That we can get the same information that she has deleted. That's all I'm saying. So we should it's as if you told somebody to go to the market. Meanwhile, the things that you send them for, you already have in your garage, in your fridge. Is it whether they find what you send them to or in the market to buy or not is irrelevant because you have it already. That's all I'm trying to say. So we should not sit down there analyzing Wunmi stole the phone, Wunmi did not steal the phone because she wanted to delete. We have means of getting that same information back. That's all I am saying.
Let me inform you of this. Why this is important. In a criminal case, you don't just prove an offense by the action. You prove an offense by intention and action.
Agreed.
Intent. Let me. Yeah. So
Agreed.
now, let me. You have said you agreed. Let me just finish. Now, if we are looking at intent, why do you think it is not important to analyze Wunmi's action to be able to arrive at understanding her intention, her true intention?
I'm not saying it is not important. We are not in the court of law. We are talking about us as people who are in support of justice.
You don't prepare in the court of law. You present at the court of law. What happens here? What you see happening here, right?
Yes.
It's all about trying to understand her intentions, whether malicious or
whatever
not.
We are discussing here is not going to translate to the lawyers and to the court of law. The law,
and that is where you are wrong. That is where you are wrong. You need to understand something. You need to understand something, right? Let me make you understand something. Nobody is an island of knowledge. You do not know how far. You do not know how far the communication here and the analysis here can go in helping this case. Even with respect to the persons involved.
It is not a moot point.
Let me explain now.
Please.
Look, I'm not here to have any direct argument with you or any person. That's not the position. It's just all about to say the truth, right? That's just it. I'm not here to blame you or to blame any person here. Nobody here is involved in what happened directly. We are all here trying to make sure that the right thing is being done. That is just it. That's just it. And if any person is here trying to talk about her intentions behind that phone, I think it's very, very important. Reasonably, it's very, very important because there are persons who are directly involved in this case that don't even know their rights yet. They don't even know. Okay, in the first instance, Mama Mohbad, they only understand the facts of the case. Okay. But they may have been misled somewhere that this particular aspect of the thing, just forget about it.
No, there is intention. Listen, that is the difference between murder and manslaughter. Intent is a very important fact of any case. The intention behind your actions will either make it a grievous offense or a lesser offense. I'm aware of that, and I'm sure it is common knowledge in the courts of law. It is not for us to come and decide what the law must focus on. The first question that was put up here was about the phone. And that was the beginning of this conversation. The conversation has now gone into another level, which you are pulling me up. I never came here to say that was not a crime for Wunmi to steal the phone. What I was saying to you is that it is irrelevant because the first side of the conversation we started on this platform was about her deleting information that was relevant to the case. And I answered the lady, I think it was Juices, and I said, look, let's not get hung up on whether she stole it or not. The information that she may or may not have deleted, we can still access it. That was the beginning of my conversation, and that was what I was talking about.
And I said I understand your position that they can get the evidence from anywhere they can get it, but it is important to discuss whether or not she stole it.
Yes,
because if she stole it goes into describing her intentions. It goes into describing her intentions, which will corroborate the other evidence we have where she deprived the main owner of the phone of his phone because she's claiming she has something in it. So you have to be able to connect the lines.
The main owner was deprived of his phone, husband and wife situation, or man and woman
situation. Whatever it is, husband and wife situation is not a defense in law. Husband and wife situation is not a defense in law. It's not a defense in law.
Actually, there is. That's where you're wrong. There is, because there is expected behavior between a couple and an expected behavior between people who are totally strangers.
We are not talking about a case of dissolution of marriage. This is not a matrimonial case.
But it is part of the matrimonial way of life.
Come back again. What did you say?
I said we are not dealing with the case of matrimonial causes here.
So Wunmi and Mohbad are strangers to each other. Are they strangers?
But you cannot totally go from one extreme to the other. The reason why Wunmi can be in possession
I did not say they are strangers to each other.
The reason why Wunmi can be in possession.
That statement is wrong. Amen.
The reason why Wunmi can be in possession.
You know why?
Let me explain something to you. You guys are just trying to be intentional.
You know why? The first suspect. Listen. The first suspect of Mohbad's murder.
Listen. Even if you're married, even if you're married, if you're married, you can be sued for rape of your own wife. If you can be sued for the rape of your own wife, so what the hell is the reason you tell me that if because of someone is married, then his wife can deprive him of his own phone?
Mr. Amin, there are mitigating circumstances. You can be sued for the rape of your own wife where there's no consent. That is a consent issue.
So and then
let's rewind to the matter at hand. Let me address
someone of his own phone. They were depriving someone of his own phone. Can I say something? Is that consent?
But wait, Mr. Amin,
I know the question you want to ask. I will just allow you people to continue discussing. If you want to ask me whether they can get the evidence from somewhere or not, I can tell you they can get it. But I'm telling you that it is important to analyze whether she stole it or not, and then having that evidence will corroborate the fact that she earlier deprived the owner of the phone of his own phone.
I think it's the reverse order. I think it is the reverse order.
Something.
Mr. Amin,
you people can continue. You know what you're saying.
Rather than discuss, Mr.
I'm not here to be arguing all those stuff.
No, it's not argue, but you have to also listen. You can't just put your own words and then shut down. But what I'm trying to say to you, Mr. Amin, is yes, analysis of intent will come into play when you prove that an important information was attempted to be deleted, not before. If they find the information online and they get it and they see that there was evidence here to support our case against Wunmi, now we can start to factor all those things. That's how she went to her mother-in-law to steal the phone in order to do this, not to dwell on it before you have anything to substantiate that line of thought. That's what I'm saying.
I just want a point of correction, amen. You mentioned that Mohbad and Wunmi, I asked that question, hypothetically, are they strangers? And you said they're not. Like you play down, but we've been saying all along that Wunmi is the first suspect because she is the partner, right? And she's the one that knows everything that happens to Mohbad. So we are saying she's the first suspect to be looked into. And now you're not telling me that it doesn't matter, they're not married, they're not doing well. Why are you saying that? I don't know, I don't get it.
Well, I think you need to look at it in the context of what he said. He wasn't saying they are not married, they are not this. Look at it in the context. Things are always in context. And from what I heard, in the context of what he said is, irrespective they are married, if a wife, for example, this is a murder case, if a wife happened to steal an husband's phone, that could have been a good tool for investigation to unravel certain things by the police authority, then you need to look at, fine, they can get the information another way, even if it's deleted. The question is, what is the motive for doing that? I think that is what he's saying. The motive of doing that, he then said, can be leaked to the audio everybody has been talking about when the disease itself says, you took my phone, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So that, I think that is where he's talking. So it doesn't matter whether she is married or not, because I think the other lady said he should also think that they were a couple. This is a murder matter, and like you said, 757.
One minute.
Action.
You said something which is quite valuable here.
Something right? That you suspect as well.
You said something, and Funke mentioned something. Miss Suleiman, sorry, mentioned something. She said, first thing, if you have access to those information on that phone, right, and if there's any lead pointing to this motive, then you start, right? You start the investigation. Okay, maybe this is.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah,
yes,
so
you are right.
She answered the question right.
Okay. 757. Let me make you understand something, right?
If nothing was found, then you also need to prove why did you steal the phone.
It's as simple as that.
Why?
ABC.
Because she might steal the phone, probably she thought there's an information in it, and the information, alas, was not there. But the question is, if you have to wait to check the information to see if there is something incriminating, you also, that is one part, you also need to probe. Why do you steal the phone? Are you selling it? Do you want to use it? Or you still need to give it to the
police?
Listen, if you're an investigation,
let me make you understand something, right?
If you are investigating,
without having access to that phone,
listen,
you can establish that the phone was
when you are part of investigation. I'm telling you this right now to your face, right? If you're investigating, you need to play like a dumb. You play like a monkey to catch the monkey. All those things will come out without effort. The first thing, get all those data, digest them, analyze them, and then plug them together. Draw a pie chart or a graph.
Yeah, 757.
Let me make you understand 7757.
That. I think we are just confusing the context, because if I wasn't in discussion, I can deduce what he was saying. He said he agreed to that. You can find out facts through other means. He agrees to that. But another thing he pointed is there is need to find out the motive why the phone was stolen too. You understand what I mean? So it is just doing a thorough job. Of course, you find out, if you find evidence on the phone that is incriminating, good. What if it's not there? Okay, good, no evidence. Then we come back and say, okay, why did you steal the phone? You understand what I mean? That would be an afterthought. We shouldn't be the first thing to think about. But what is more important is to seek for information. Which once they get, if they don't get it, but it will also be good for them to explore all other angles. But it's not for the
let me explain something to 5757. Even if, for example, the issue of this phone doesn't come into question or consideration from the beginning of this case, for the fact that Mama Wunmi come out to publicly say the phone was stolen, a smart investigator will directly look at that angle. Why was this phone stolen by this person? And this person was at the scene of crime. That alone is enough reason to make the authorities channel their energy towards Wunmi as a vital suspect before even going to know what is inside the phone. Now, we should not forget that we are not looking into only murder case. Among this case of Mohbad, we can get conviction for murder, we can get conviction for manslaughter, we can get conviction for murder on persons that did not actually commit the act but served as accessories, or the person that conspired with the people that committed this act. All of this evidence are still there hanging somewhere. We can go into the issue of this paternity fraud, issue of looking into the issue of even nullifying the marriage if the child is not from Mohbad. And then we know that if the child is not from Mohbad, there is a third party somewhere that is yet unveiled. All of these are considered in this case of Mohbad. The murder case is the main one that covers everything. But there are other offenses there that certain persons will be convicted for more than one count charge. Now, the issue of going to steal this phone, there are so many things that this person that stole this phone wants to hide. It may not even be with respect to killing. It may be with respect to the paternity of this child. It may be with respect to other important things. So it is important to first of all digest the intention, right? Because let's look at it. If we are looking to prove intention and act, if we are looking to prove intention and act, proving the act is very easy because we can get access to the phone anywhere. But you see that proving of the intention, it is very, very important. It is in fact the one that we're supposed to concentrate more on, because the issue of what is in the phone is settled. We know where to get this evidence from. But we need to be able to understand and establish her malicious intention in taking that phone, which will help this case a lot in either convicting for either the case of murder, paternity, fraud, and other cases surrounding it. So that's just the essence. So the position of saying we should not worry about the case, the issue of intention because we know where to get the phone, that is very wrong. We already know where to get the phone. It's no longer a problem. What we are trying to discuss now is to be able to establish our intentions. And it is the most important thing for me. So that's my contribution. I will leave it here.
Intention and actual offense, they vary. So if we can get her on she committed the offense, then the intention is irrelevant. That's the point I'm making. Get the hard evidence from the cloud.
I'm telling you, you are wrong.
We already know that she committed an offense.
That's what we are saying. I said, once we can get that
let me explain something to you. Let me explain the legal position to you. So you stop stressing yourself. Let me explain something to you. So you stop stressing yourself on it.
I'm not stressed. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, now let me explain something to you, right? You need to prove intention and action to get conviction against a suspect. Not all offense.
It is premises and conclusion.
Just allow me to finish now. Allow me to finish. You can continue saying what you want to say. Just allow me to finish. You can prove the issue of, you can prove someone guilty of a murder case, which is a capital offense. Even if the intention is not there, there is still a punishment for that. It's not going to be the same with when there is an intention.
I think the word you are looking for is motive.
Now, waiting be this now. Why you just allow me to finish this now?
Motive is what you are looking for, not intention. Don't tell me what I know. It is motive.
You don't know nothing. It is intention, not motive. Okay. Define it. Go and check the difference. It is intention, not motive.
Okay.
I mean, very quickly.
What's that?
You guys don't
argue, guys. The IT guy, let me just answer her. I don't want to.
Yeah. Please don't answer me. Say what
so she
you
can just continue whatever she wants to continue.
No, it's not about me.
To you. I'm answering to other
my
persons
brother, please, it's not about
me. There are people in the comment section.
Madam, please stop interjecting him. Please, let him speak.
If you like, use it. If you like, don't. It's not my business. But I'm telling you what it is. You can prove intention, you can be convicted when intention is proved, even if the action has not been committed. That is the difference. That is to show you on the part of the law, which is more important, the action of the act.
Black dictionary meaning.
You can commit an act where the intention is not there, you will not be convicted.
Sorry, amen, please.
But the exception is what is it called?
1 minute, amen, please. I want you to break it down, okay, so the others can also use it as well. Intention. Difference between intention and motive, okay? Intention refers to the specific plan or goal a person has in mind when they take an action, while motive refers to the underlying reason or drive behind the action. Intentions are conscious, while motive can be both conscious and subconscious. You guys can take it from there.
So, if motive can be conscious and subconscious, now you understand that there is no way you can be subconscious.
Why
or
not?
To an extent.
Why not? Amen. Are you thinking for her?
Okay, continue.
Please. And Papa just came up to diffuse this definition, and what she said was right. Don't let us be clouded. I'm not a supporter of Wunmi.
Who said is right?
I'm just saying. Miss Suleiman told you that there's a difference between intention and motives, right? And Paparino came up to give us the full definition of those two sentences, right? And you are now going back that what she did, are you thinking of her, or are you? I don't understand.
Am I thinking of who?
It's an intentional thing that she did.
Am I thinking of who? So you think the definition Paparino gave is to the effect that Suleiman is correct, or what?
That's what I think.
Let me explain something to you so that we stop arguing.
Let me come in.
What was read?
Just wait 1 minute. Let's 1 minute. Wait. I have a lot of secondary school students sometimes that I refer to come watch my life, and I tell them I will keep it educative. Okay, so I know that they may be here, and that's why I just read it out so that they can pick one or two things. And that's why I told you guys to try to keep it educative for their sake. It's not because of your own debate, but people are also learning from it. So I just tried to read it out. I quickly Google it between that's black dictionary legal difference between intention and motive, and I just read it out. I didn't go through it myself, but I read it out for you guys to just see one or two things. To use to support your point. Secondly, it was Ahmed that said there is difference between motive and intention. 757.
So,
and he said, check it. There is difference between motive and intention. That was what he said. So it's good for him to just explain the area of intention, why, and he said intention is more important than the motive. So That is what he's trying to do.
And the action itself, because you do not need to
very
do something
quickly
before you get convicted for certain offenses. Your intentions don't suffice.
Excuse me.
Very quickly. Let me just drop this. I just need Amen to work with this here. So I can understand all you've said so far. Now, whether something is intended or whichever other aspect you put into it. Now, if we don't have this phone as an exhibit that can be submitted to the police or the court as something we can dissect and obtain information from, how do we then arrive at all this intention or no intention when there is no phone? What if this phone is being destroyed? And obviously, two things you remember: the person that is perpetrated to have stolen the phone also has access to the information in the cloud, who could have gone in there, deleted all the vital information in there, then destroyed the phone. So if you don't have the phone as an evidence, and that phone is not beaconing everywhere for us to believe that it's beaconing in someone's bedroom, or let's just say the phone is disappeared into oblivion, and you don't have the phone as an evidence, where does that take us?
Excuse me, please. Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to give two ideas, and I will drop. Now, please, I'm very, very sorry. The problem is happening now to me.
Just imagine inside the voice note that Nemoli played just now. Do you see something that Mama Mohbad said when Otumba said Guresi? She's trying to not to call that name. I think she gave Guresi one nickname, and that is the someone people said she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
No,
my mommy GB, I just want to bring that point. Hold on. I want to bring that point that people said she doesn't know what she's doing, and she is the mother of Mohbad. And if Aya builder bring money or bring property, a big house, to shut up, to turn around, Mama Mohbad will turn around. That's my own submission.
You are right. Kani kẹ wá lọ sórí TikTok gbogbo àgbáyé gbóhùn yín tẹ bá nágbára yẹn lọ ṣe ní kọ̀ọ̀kan náà kí Wunmi fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ síta àbáwọn tí ò gba tiẹ̀. I don't know why you want to do it, but bí Ọlọ́run ti ń bẹ tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti ń bẹ ẹni tí ò bá ń sòtítọ́ tí ò tòdodo á gba inú àti ìdàgbà Ọlọ́run. Kí ló dé? ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá fi ní ìjẹ́mọ́ ẹlẹ́ni lọ́wọ́.
All the juju where they don't do for boys, for small boys, but no one don't work. Now I show the one work.
Only so you are in that chair. Ayé àtàwọn tó tẹ̀lé sínú rẹ̀ ta ló sọ nígbà tí Ọlọ́run ò sọ.
Ẹ má worry. Àwọn aṣọ òdìyẹn àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kéékèèké ni. Mẹ́wàá yìí nǹkan tèmi tẹ̀lé tọ́ ni pé gbogbo oògùn tí wọ́n tán ní ṣe táwọn ọkùnrin TikTok láti jọjọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́ fi mú àwọn small boys. Mélòó náà ti mú, mélòó ló ti ṣẹ́? Ẹ fẹ́ lọ máa ráṣọ òdì. Ẹ̀yin gan ilé ayé yín gan òdì ló wà. Tó yẹ kí máa ráṣọ síbi tó wà ẹ̀yin ráṣọ òdì. It's a bunch of useless people.
Aláìṣe máa tọ́ka àṣọ ẹ ti fẹ́ dá kí ni Mohbad yìí rú. Bàbá ń gbàdúrà ń pe Ọlọ́run ẹlẹ́dàá tó dá ayé àtọ̀run tó ní ẹ̀mí gbogbo alọ́wọ́. You people are challenging God. Ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé agbára Ọlọ́run ò tó. Ẹ fẹ́ bá kí ni Mohbad. Spirit Mohbad kò ní jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì gbádùn. Nínú ìta àbá bọ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe òtítọ́ àti òdodo. Ọlọ́run dá gbogbo nǹkan dáradára. Kò ní ká wọ àfi Ádámù àti Ìfù tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ tó fi ewé bòdì. Irú èwo nìyẹn?
kí ọba lè gba ti ya Mohbad ẹ̀jẹ̀ yìí lè wọ́n lè bẹ̀ yín pé ọlọ́mọdé ká burú ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni kankan kó wá ní kó máa bribe weekend èso títọ́ lórí ọmọ tó bí ọmọ ajá ké ó kú ó sùn wọ́n sí ọmọ ajá yẹn wọ́n sì àti máa dájọ́ tó máa yomi lójú nìyẹn ajá yẹn ń ké bí èèyàn wọ́n bó ṣe ń bọ ọmọ ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ pọ́pì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ń wà wọ́n wá nígbà tó bọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ sí ó dẹ̀ yọ mi lójú ká máa so èèyàn ẹ má jẹ gbórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ìdíje fáwọn kan ni o ìṣubú fáwọn kan ni o ẹ̀yà gbọ́ kí ẹgbọ́n tí ẹ̀mí sọ that is I won't say more than that.
Before the next speaker, sorry, 30 seconds, please.
Good afternoon.
T-Joy, mommy T, sorry.
Okay.
Mommy T, sorry. What I 30 seconds, please. The things we are saying here, me, I'm not against anybody that is, I'm not saying I want to be cursing people that are with Abosede. What we are saying here is, let's have our own opinion. Let them have their own opinion. But nobody say they want to start cursing people, they want to be our show. You go dig, come by. Let's really support, they want to support. I'm standing on my part. It's in the Bible, it's in the Quran, it's the chapter in the Quran that said, Lakum dinikum waliyadin. Do your own, I do my own. Wow, why can't you stand on that?
Olaide, if there's one buy a shot, mommy Bosumola, they sell a shop, may they go buy from her. At least when they don't carry that money, go outside TikTok. Mommy Bosumola, free adverts. She sells her shop.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to buy a shop. I don't go. They don't get sense for them, for their body. They don't get husband. They don't get joy for house. It not be TikTok. Therefore, they lonely for night. Lonely, are they talk? One of them.
Okay, just Vicky said they said the word is from Team Wunmi.
They said the comments came from Team Wunmi. Either from Team Wunmi, our team, or from any team.
Better. Anybody will like me talk and we don't say that back.
I showed you on the issue of the justice for Mohbad. It's totally uncalled for.
Okay.
They should just go home and search where help is needed in their family, and Roa showed the there for them. Yeah. That is where it's needed. It's not needed in the Lord has helped us this far. You know, people have prayed, fasted, and waiting on God, and we've seen God moving, and it's still moving. So nobody should just feel like any title on top of this Mohbad justice. It's not going to work. We just have to come together and see and say one thing and do one thing. You know? And that was my and that was Jacob Fipe Koto Sheda. And so far, what Tom Bolle, Pemole Muje, and so far, what our Apoko Jaye, I want on Nani or Koton Nani or more in our society. You are telling them it is okay. And but the next generation Nigeria and so far what don't be that is okay. You know, we should have to stand for the right thing. And if you don't have anything to stand for, please sit down. Sit down. Because the way we're going, the way Nigeria, especially Yoruba, honestly, the way we are going as Yorubas, the way Tafi Ronu, Tafi Abo Ibi, evil in our community and society, it's alarming. The way we agree and make excuses on top of social media, we will give people diagnosis. Mohbad kò pé. Sheba wo adra ye no pé. But she want to manage genetics disorder ní báyìí nsìn. Why take for diagnosis? Wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sọ pé orí Mohbad yìí, Mohbad tó kọrin tó ìdọ̀jọ́ tó miss any lyrics when he was on the last show. Àmọ́ wá sórí orí social online. Àmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí oríṣiríṣi àmọ́ diagnose àwọn èèyàn. Láì sí fact tó fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀. From the onset, she knows what she was doing. She settled for the biggest bidder, and she thought she's more safe with Wunmi rather than Baba, and that is where we find ourselves. So if she needs to do the needful, okay, let her go to the legal team. Nobody should beg anybody to release any information.
Good afternoon. Wunmi is Mama Adua that making closer to Wunmi. But said they Olamala 27-29. What did Wunmi do?
Sorry.
What did Wunmi told you?
Mama, sorry. How you believe that lie way that actress?
Wait, mommy, wait. I dey go somewhere. I dey go. Check my tell it say we no know wetin we dey do. As dey lie if you want carry bola, it is say na so we be. We no know so we don't pass that stage. For 11 months, we don't pass there, tete. Because check my tell you no fit come tell us say now Mama Adura now make him go closer to Wunmi. Check my tell you lie. You don't know Wunmi tete before Mohbad bye. Wunmi is your goddaughter. It don't tell when you sabi that day. No be today. Mama Adura no know Wunmi. He no sabi Wunmi like that. The time where boss a day go closer to Wunmi no let her near she because she's afraid of boss a day. Boss a day now you use your mouth talk and say Wunmi they want for you because he thinks say you be winch. He no let you touch her own baby. Because he don't want that info out so you get may you manipulate her to that baby, may you give her to that baby. Boss a day, why you dey closer to Wunmi after you see all the things where you don't go wrong for that house. You dey stay with Mohbad before Mohbad rent house for you. Boss a day, waiting you dey find where you never see. Waiting you dey find because you and Sheikh Meteri Wunmi I don't know the bad game what una dey play. Because you say you sabi English, that make me they speak broken for you. I don't want to speak the people go when me no even sabi. That make me just they speak broken for you, boss a day. For you to join Baba to seek justice for your son when you use your make who stay born. We will not born Mohbad. Now we going to cry every day. We need to sleep. Now we they seek justice. You when you use your make who stay born this boy, you no care. Me will come use money they beg you before you come find justice for your picking. Boss said the weather one they happen for this world. Where if they happen, boss said they can't tell me. Can't tell me when this kind of thing they happen because the info out where you get, you don't get a tete. I love what this lady said. What are the PC for us? What it be them? Tolani PC for us. He said one thing yesterday. I was so happy. He said, you fed your son when your son was alive, and you fed him when your son is no more. Because of Ijekuje, Tolani said that word. I said, wow, Tolani, your eye don't they open. But Tolani, wait till you start, you go finish them. You got nowhere. Wait till una start. Wait till una join Wunmi start. Una ready to finish them. Una not they go anywhere. Because all of una gang up, lie against Baba. You even use your mouth talk at Tolani. You see what say una they accuse Baba for. Now boss a day they do so. Una accuse Baba say Baba they beg money. Now una say accuse Baba say they wear a picking because of una bad mouth. The clothes where Mohbad don't dash in Papa tete because of una evil heart. This fear don't let this man they wear that clothes till today because he don't know what una we four people want to see talk. Now make that man need they wear that clothes. Many things when Mohbad don't dash him, Papa, but because of the death of his son, the fear need to let the man wear, and the man supposed to wear that cloth to remember his son. Because of people like Tolani, people like Koni Baje, where I don't know the weather where give iron teeth, may fix or die in teeth. I don't know weather where go give Koni Baje iron may fix or in teeth, where go carry cup, nothing they inside the cup. Very dirty and local boy. That's it where they come up for Koni Baje body. He go kill the old fish where they live Vananja. I'm so local and dirty. I don't know whether way arrange that, give her iron may fist for it. Now people like Koni, Abati, you will not know peace. People like Abati don't lie against this man. The same thing Boss Ede is doing now. Who is the arm robber? Who is the stealing? Is Boss Ede and Wunmi. Boss Ede, you go use your 2 legs and your 2 hands go to seek justice for your son. Person like me, they go give you. For you to open that your stinking mouth, say now Baba Allah prime boy may run. Now so now Baba same person may come stab a picking. But say you go take corona inquest. Do may you go call the legal team, may you go tell them what you know about the buy of your son. We are me.
I will not beg you. Never. I will not. Shishi, 1 naira. I need to give you because you don't deserve the public money. Because you are selfish. You too selfish and greedy. Tolani, many, all of them, when they stood for you, they donate money for you. Go and look the way they are insulting you. Go and look the way they are mocking your dead son. Last week, now they carry Mohbad come out in their platform, they lay curse on the dead. Boss said they shine your eye, open your eye. The time has come. Time wait for nobody. Go and meet. If you cannot go and see Baba. You need to go and see Baba. Lay down on your 2 knees, beg Baba, and tell Baba you want to speak with the legal team. Tell them what you know about the death of your son. Say me you got the form cry, got the swear for people when you with them, fed they wine together, they eat together. They pretend they say you they swear. Iyabo Ojo for his disgrace and shame because all a repetition it don't fail. Nobody they look Iyabo Ojo as person. People when they say you are my role model, you not be role model again. People don't know you as fake, as liar, as betrayer because Mohbad told you a lot of things, but you ignore that boy because you have evil art against Naira Marley. This is what the very dark man said. He said he's not supporting Naira Marley, but if there is any video when Naira Marley beat Mohbad, he's begging the public to bring it out. And he said also, he said, Naira Marley, this is the time for you to come out and say what you know about Mohbad from day one when Mohbad came to sign record label with you. Sam Larry own is 100%. A lot of video is out when Sam Larry was beating Mohbad. But my own thing, inflation makers, where were you? Why do you not tell the corona inquest that Sam Larry was beating Mohbad? You did not say that, and you even said you did not know Naira Marley, Sam Larry. When they ask you, do you know Naira Marley? You say Malians. You just say Malians. I can say I'm Malians. But who is Naira Marley? But you said Malians. Because you don't want to say anything that concerns that people. Why, Wunmi? And you are the one that allowed the nurse to leave that house that day. Go. You say Baba is fighting for property. Wunmi, you are the one that is fighting for property. You are the one that is fighting for reality. Wunmi, I don't get your time now. Now, boss said day 27, 29. Boss said day, who love you can donate for you. They can give you money. Person like me, for me to give you my own money, I will go and give mad person. When my lovely daddy is there, Joseph Aloba is there, I will go and give him because he deserves all the love and the care. Because he's a father and a mother. From beginning, Baba was the one going to Corona inquest. Boss said, where were you? The last time you went to Corona inquest, you said they should allow you to go and bury your son. Because you are the head of the house. You said they should allow you they should give you your son to go and bury. This is what you did when you came out almost 5 months ago. You said the police they have granted you people to go and bury Mohbad, but Baba is not alive. Everything was cook and boo story. Everything was lie. All you know, boss said, you love crying out for money. She buy me. I will not give you. Others people can give you, but me, I will not give you money. It's like the money I'm giving you. I'm begging you to seek justice for the son you open your wide leg to push. Me, I will come and give you money. Never. I will go. It's better I give it to Baba so that he can take good care of himself. Not you. All the whole world knew that you are not seeking justice for your son. You are just backing Wunmi. Look at all the things that you have done for Wunmi. He betrayed you. Where were Wunmi when they are laying curse on your dead son? Wunmi was listening to them.